I mean, boot sequence is just good anyway, to be honest. It's just an anchor that, yeah, you have to draw it and play it, but it's still anchor, and anchor is broken. I think I want to force this with a rare card, and if I rest here, I rest here. Big or Fiendfire? What if I just take big, and then I buy any attack or potion here, and then we just run through all this, and who cares? Fiendfire's better in Ghost, but what if I just don't want to respect that one as the Ironclad? Unfortunately, I suck at Ironclads. The run is definitely not over of Seeing Feed. Also, there's a Ghost at the end of the act. This doesn't kill, right? 15 add 8? Fuck. I will take damage to get this feed off. Quite a lot of damage at the moment. Armaments with feed has to be fine. Go for the higher damage one. Yeah, who wants to be small? We can protect against 30. We can take 3, or we can take 6. And I think it is actually that simple. There's also the chance we can armor the feed. So I don't think I like the bash feed line. Armor and feed are both in this draw pile. Big. Potion. We have taken no attack yet, and there is a Hexaghost at the end of the map. So I'm taking one of these as a speculative damage to make sure I don't die to the boss on a run where I'm big. Which am I taking? Boomerang is better in Knob. Rampage is better in Lagger. Is my playlist ended? Right. Cue a couple more albums. Small. Want it. I want it. I don't like that I've drawn 4 of my 5 block cards turn 1. What, buying a fire pot? I mean, fire pot is good, yeah. Bash does open up armor feed next turn. Feels nonsense to take this damage, though. I'm just going to get out of here. Not going to try and stall for the armor on it. Distill Chaos, no. Spot Weakness. This is why I sometimes speculate on boomerangs. This is just going to get fed the moment I draw feed. Does this kill? This is 24. 35, no. Ow. Wait. What? I think I need to make sure it dies next turn. We've taken a lot of damage in this fight. I don't care about that part. I do care about this card. Am I resting with Burning Elite coming? I think I am. I kind of want to upgrade this armor at some point and this pommel, but We've got 2 more fires to do that in. Again, this one's just getting fed the moment I draw it. I think I can greed this one, though. Because I know it's buffing next turn. The one-off feed is like, I will greed it when I can greed it. Flame Barrier. Heavy Blade gives me a payoff for this spot weakness, but I don't really want to upgrade it. I've got the armor for it, though. I quite like having a block card. I don't want to play this Pommel. I want to open with Bash or Rampage. Or both. I vaguely wonder if I'm meant to, like, Memories the Bash here. I think this is the Memories part, and I save the Fire pot. But I can just Memories the Flame Barrier next turn at, like... Yeah, I'm just going to Memories this. This both pushes the fight to be closer and blocks 12 right here. This hand sucks. I don't think I'm feeding this fight. Oh my god, this was awful. We might be double potting this fight. We could get out with Fire pot. We can take 10 more to save Fire pot, though. Which seems worth. I did use the feed, didn't I? Yeah. Right, can the Ironclad deal 4 damage? Yes. Okay, that helps. Second Wind is just Second Wind. Did we just get Second Wind Sundial? Am I believing in this feed at all? Probably not. Probably not. This is a burning knob. Well, we've drawn like ass. Okay. We're out. Big. Infinite. This armor I think does need to get green. There's so much of the deck is like a mid-tier upgrade that armor is a good upgrade here. Spot weakness against the Lagavulin enemy. Anyone a fan of the spot weakness card and how shit it is? This needs to get played. If I miss Spot and Flame Barrier here, I'm in trouble. Okay, we saw both of them. The Rampage... I mean, like, you know, we have the Rampage, but... we can still die in this fight. We die if we don't double defend, which means we lose the Bash. Anyone else fed up of Lagger? It's not dropkick, it's spot weakness. Am I taking a second just to line it up? Do I need it with the Rampage? I don't want this anger. The double spot weakness, so at least one of them has to land theory. Thanks to follow, Generico. We can kill very easily from here. We get this up. We can probably block. I want to be big. How much am I healing? Am I okay going into next fight on 8 HP? Because we take 6, which counteracts this. Yeah, it's not Ghost. Fuck. Card. I think Flame Barrier is better than Second Wind there, but there is the thing of the reshuffle where you want the damage. This is why I didn't want to go in on 6, by the way. Okay, we're healing to 10, and then 3 per 5, so that's 12. So we're going to 22 at the moment, which 22 with Sundial set up seems good enough. I think I'm still scared of this ghost. Seeing red, I have no, like, Dark Embrace. I have a Pommel, which is probably... No, I think I'm making Bash Green for Ghost. I'm still scared of this Ghost, even with Double Spot and Rampage. I'm not interested in this or this. The Havoc is interesting with this and the Dropkick Pommel, but I think that's too cooking at the moment. We have no Headbutt. I think it is just too cooking without a Dark Embrace. Because I don't want to green it next floor. I think I need to green the Bash. Does the Seeing Red open anything up? I think, like, we're okay on 3 energy kind of anyway. Well, it's a garbage turn 1, and drawing Flame Barrier is bad, but at least we didn't draw Spot. And we got a power exhausted. We can still die, by the way. I think I want to defend. I don't know how we're blocking the 9x2 at the moment. Luck. Like, we're killing by Divider, I think, but blocking this turn. Draw the Flame Barrier. Right. Hopefully we kill. Do I need to... 75 is a lot to try and do next turn. 23 is a lot easier to do next turn. We would have been fine without that because of the draw, but I think that was correct. Okay, is this the worst Clad Snecko I've ever seen? Clad Snecko with armor. How can Clad Snecko with armor look this terrible? All of our relics are about healing or going infinite. This just gives the dropkick. Basically, this is turn 1 and dropkick protection. And, like, with our deck, it's bad. The deck is just so, like, find a Burning Pact to Regret Plus and go infinite. Like, our protection for the Snecko is being big and having healing. I'm clicking Dome over Ecto. This Ecto is garbage. I want removes. You don't care about what the enemy is doing if you're infinite. We take the 2 fights, the 2 easy pulls. Easy, in quote marks, for a Clad deck with no like, block Hauntly Anchor. Auric Alchem type things. The question is, I think I want to do this. It's not an amazing later side. This is a bit sketchy, but you've only got 1 advanced array here before this event, and then you have to get through the elite with whatever potions you find in these. But you have got the healing from this, which, like, is the same number of hallways before the elite. And, like, you don't have the shot before the elite, which makes it slightly scarier. But then you get the shot before the second elite, and you get a second fire. I think I like this more. I wonder what the Chosen is doing. I think I just defend. We've got a Feel No Pain anyway. Can I see this feed again? Yeah, I do know about the, like, spot thing. I think I'm playing this, but not the strike. Trying to see if I can get the feed. It's attacking. I don't want to take this hit. Sundial got set. Garbage. Good floor. I wonder if that's attacking. I did know anyway. I do know intents. I know most of the intents. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like, make the jokes. I never really know how many people are like, if I don't know your username, and this isn't in a like, oh, people, I should be knowing people's usernames. It's just of like, if I don't know you as a like player or streamer that I talk to anyway, I will just make the comments to be more explaining and helpful. Can we do 37? 22, 35. What if spot 12, 24? This kills, right? Good. Not the potion I wanted. I think I take Intimidate. It's Artifact Strip, basically. But it comes green. Love seeing Chosen every other floor. I mean, it's better on Clad with Feel No Pain than it is on any other character, but... Also, go away. Do this. What are the oh-no's about the fact the feed was small? Because I've got news for you. These Act 2 hallways are terrifying, and I am not going to be trying to... Oh, the spot weakness. Yeah, fair enough. I suspect we're not feeding this fight. Oh, there's a redeem for beta art. Right, sorry. Okay, my bad. Okay. Now my brain understands. Sorry, thank you for re-explaining. Infinite. Cleanup or full service? This is always removing. We are actually infinite with that burning pack now. The question is basically how good is a random upgrade, and I don't think it's very good with armor and with all but one basic. Well, two basics after this. This is the upgrade I most want, followed by this. But I have the armor for like everything that isn't the pommel. And we have got a shop coming up, so like, am I just resting here even with the feather? A random upgrade could be... I mean, the feed is convenient. The upgrades I want more are the pommel and the offering. The pommel, the offering, the pat. I want my draw upgrades to fill my hand. I have 2 elites before another fire. I think I'm resting. Is 90... Can the Clad die from 91 HP against 2 elites? The answer is probably yes, by the way. 13, by the way. We just kill one of them. I don't want to... If she's attacking, I don't want the thing. This is always attacking. And then we do this. And then we play this and pray. Okay, ow. We packed this so that the armor goes on the pommel. She is not attacking, and I know that. Wow. What a draw. Now I have no defense on these turns. Armor. Spot there. Act there. I was gonna second wind, but then I didn't draw. Anyone scared? She needs to die soon, so... And by soon, I mean, like, last turn. We can do this and hope we see something to then feed. No. Major bag alert. This has to get in, unfortunately. I really, really wanted this bag, but we don't get through slavers without this. That was a huge health tax. We didn't have a potion for it, and that was the big thing. Okay, this helps against slavers. Wait. This fairy's broken, right? Do I buy this shrug? I buy shrug fairy, right? If we don't have to use the fairy next floor, we then win the run. Throw away a Thorn's Pot into Book of Stabbing. Yes, very good. I don't need Rampage this fight. Okay. Do I need more than 3 strength, given that I can do this? I think I need to bash. It's basically, do I do defend bash, second win bash, or spot weakness defend? I think I do defend bash. No, spot weakness bash is just... Second win bash is just better. Because if I'm not playing spot weakness now, I don't want it to... Yeah. We're going in. This is the offering turn. We go in. We're not gonna feed. We're just gonna block. Get out. The whole thing is we get out of Act 2 and we win the run. That is my current theory with the fairy. We get out of this with 120 HP and a fairy, and we win the run. This Metallicize is interesting. This Grit is also interesting, but I don't think I want to upgrade it. Because I think I'm resting here, taking both of these, and then upgrading Burning Pact. Or Pommel. Probably Pommel with the Sundial. I think I like this. I'm not double upgrading. Automaton has an HP tax, and we have the artifact problem first cycle. Or first 2 cycles. Get out of Act 2 theory is how you play every run of Spire. It depends on which character. On Silent, yay, Dome. Dome is free if you just know patterns. Yeah, Silent, I just don't respect Act 2. Like, I mean, I respect it, but I don't, like, go, oh, I'm actually, like, scared won't survive it unless I'm being an idiot. If I drop, like, the way I play Silent, my Act 2 is usually, like, not my scary point. This is the off turn, isn't it? Yeah. I'm 90% sure it's the off turn. Yeah, it is. Big. Entropic Brew against Fear Pot. Where is the Reaper card? I would like to know that. Can you manifest one for me, please? Fear Pot against Entropic Brew when my other slot is locked with a fairy. This is a tough choice. Because this Fear Pot is kind of garbage. But this is also just a random potion, basically. I wonder what they're doing. I mean, I know what this one's doing. I don't quite know if I want to make my Nightbot much less strict. I do quite like it being quite strict. We're going to attack that. We might be resting again. Wait, was that killing? We don't need this. Oh, that's kill. Oh. I'm bad. Fucking dome. Dome. If I don't have the dome, I'm just thinking about, like, planning the numbers, but the dome takes the mental energy that I would use to calculate. Am I resting again? 58 does not feel like a huge amount of HP. I think rest preserves the fairy, and I have a good chance of losing the fairy without it. I mean, I do have the second wind, and the pommeled upgrade does do quite a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Wait, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink this for information. Okay, now we upgrade. I don't need to keep two fairies. One can go on Hyper Beam if needed. I would, and I'm sure people are shocked about this, like a Dark Embrace for this deck. I need that. And I need that soon. I also want that. I mean, I know I have barely any cards, so they're not like... These were, like, forced, but... I don't need any more strength than that. I don't actually need this Rampage. This is the off turn here, right? Yeah. Do I need the Shrug? We're getting this next turn, so I guess I want to... I want the Sundial proc here. Do I keep the Flame Barrier for now? I'm always playing the second wind on the spot. It's just a question of do I... No, I just play second wind. I just... We're going to be infinite after the next time we play Bash, so... We dodge... We don't get thinged. We're almost infinite. There we go. Set the sundial up. Right, now... do I want this corruption? The good thing about corruption is I have the pommel dropkick infinite, but I have no, like, abacus. I don't think I do. Because it's not good first cycle because I'm using the burning pack for slimming, and I don't have a fiend fire for the attacks. It was 2 turns after hyper beam, but yeah. Yeah, took 8 turns. The good thing about corruption is it's corruption, yeah. I think on the 4 energy, I don't take it, though. This is really bad. This feels really bad. Because I have nothing blocking here, only my face. I don't need a 5th energy either. Like, a 5th energy is useful, but I don't need more energy. I need draw more than energy. I need draw and I need front-loaded block. I think I want one of these shops, but not both. I want to hit 3 elites. This is 3 with a shop. This is 2. The only way I can do these is to do the double shop. The 3 elite pack. I think I just do that anyway. Can the Clad draw cards challenge? This is why I really wanted to upgrade the pommel. Yeah, he cannot. Like, everyone kind of knows this anyway. I wanted Sozu. Sozu is the thing I wanted. We bash over second wind, I think. This draw. Can I just be... Can this just give me a Dark Embrace plus, please? Chance for armor. This kills, so... I think Grip Plus is good enough, but it makes the desperation for Dark Embrace even bigger. I think I want to keep the Flame Barrier in this fight. I think at the second stage of this fight... Grip Plus is good-ish. The problem is Grip Plus isn't good when you're desperate about to draw cards. Without a Dark Embrace. Okay, Serum. I'm not playing this yet. Actually, I probably should have given the Feel No Pain there. Neither attends to attack. I don't really care about dropkick in this one. Wow. We do at least have this ticking it up as well. I think I'm going to ditch this. We've got some strength already. We can't be taking serious from this with that, so... We can take 1 here at max. Now I just play block cards. Let this take 3 turns and get this back up to 1. We've used our feed, yeah? Yeah. No, on the second Intimidate. One Intimidate minus, yes. This is just Hunt Dark Embrace, right? We do this over the Offering. Is the Offering better than 5 chances at Dark Embrace? Because Dark Embrace, I think, is better than Offering here. But the thing is that there's no guarantee there's a Dark Embrace in this Orrery. And the whole thing is about speeding up. The whole thing we need is to speed up. We don't need top end, we need to speed up. Because, like, Shrug Pommel just does it. And we have the Dropkick and we have Strength. Like, I kind of do want to upgrade the Shrug for, like, Time Eater, but that's the only fight I really care about it. And we can, like, just this Time Eater at the worst. I think I'm just taking the Offering. I think we just accept that the Offering is good enough. And I think we're still doing the 3 Elite path. 3 Elites, recall here, and then see what we do here. This floor is dead. These 2 floors are probably dead. I'm willing to accept 3 dead floors to get this. Okay, good. We didn't lose one of those. We're just going to do that. Does this kill? What's 21? 42? No. If that was killing one, I would have done it. Scary. Not just on the whiffing the spot weakness, but also on the... Oh, God. We can actually lose a fairy this turn. Okay, we can't now, but... Ow. Wait. It's always attacking here, so I'm just going to second win this. Do I just have, like, damage to kill? No, nowhere near. Maybe it would have been better defending than armor there. Okay. It was buffing anyway. God, I hate Dome. Does anyone else hate Dome? Dome haters rise up. This power through is just big. It's just big. Like, we don't... It's not good second cycle, but it just, like, fuels the second wind. Or... Do I have to feed here? Surely not. Next turn and turn 3 are scary. We can just grip this Rampage and Second Wind, and then we thin a lot out of our deck. Barricade would be good there. We losing a fairy? I think I do this so that this kills it next turn. We can lose a fairy this turn if she's attacking. Okay, she's not. We can lose a fairy this turn. I think the 3 Elite is not happening. I don't need another spot weakness. Wait, I do to kill one this turn. Okay. Wait, that didn't work. Fuck. Am I dead? Yeah, Repto and Nemesis are terrifying. I did not respect enough for this. We are dodging here. I shouldn't have gone to this. I should have done this, but... Because we've also not been able to feed here, so... Okay, we survived Repto losing a thing. I don't think I want Demon Form. Do I want a Headbutt? Headbutt seems good here. I think I want to do this, which means I should be resting. Is that true? No, let's recall now. Ow. This is the smaller hit, so we're only taking 4 this turn. Don't need this. This is the multi. I would like to set up Sundial. How much am I taking to do that? We're blocking 7. This adds 9. Goes to 16. We can do 22. We can get to 22. Yeah, I'm not going to try and get this up anymore. I was just checking it was free there. No. I really want a Dark Embrace still. This can't be parasiting first turn. Ever. It can't be doing either the 50 set, the big hit, or the parasite. Dome Writhing Mass. I still think the Dome was correct over the Ecto, but the Dome is costing me so much. Like, we can lose Fairy to this. I think I just need to play that and pray. Yay. I love getting cursed when I'm trying to go infinite. I mean, we haven't had the 50 set. We haven't, like, got owned by the 57, so... We got out with the fairy. Oh, what? A second set of jawworms, and these are in a question mark. Can I just say bullshit? This is so rude. Hopefully they're swinging and it's the 43 turn 1. Because if they're... Any that are buffing make this turn very losing. I don't care about this shrug. I just need, like, to not lose fairy this turn and to push towards infinite. Right, not losing fairy this turn. Do this, get this back to 1, and then we just get out of the fight. I don't want to piss about in Dome Jawworm. Can I have a Dark Embrace? I've been asking for this for, like, 20 floors. Dome Nemesis. I think I have to do this. Not offering. I think I do need to keep this bash. This can just 45 and cost me a fairy right here. We're at 47. This blocks 8. No, 6. We're going to 2 HP at the moment. It can't do the multi 2 turns in a row, right? No, it can multi twice. Okay. I'm not going to elixir on the... Okay, we did go to 2. Maybe I should have because of this. I hope it's multi-hitting here, not burning. Good. I don't know what I do in this fight when I can't offering. Other than just pray. I headbutt Pact. Right? Then play this. Play this. I mean, we lose it regardless. I did not respect the dome enough. Okay, we've lost this run. It has to be attacking because it burnt last time, so this is the only way we don't, like, actually die. Yeah. Dome. We got domed. I do think the dome was forced, but I think taking the Black Star... I should have just taken